Hey guys, this is John Lai here from Social Media NZ. Welcome to episode 8 of our Social Media Intake Roundup. Before we head into it, I just want to say on behalf of the team here in Social Media NZ, our prayers and thoughts goes out to those people who's been affected in this morning's earthquake, tsunami, especially in Chile. So our prayers goes out to you. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, on to our first topic, and that is Twitter, especially Twitter spam. This whole week we've been, in the Twitter sphere, we've been seeing a lot of Twitter spam. Not one, not two, but 3 waves of it. So, which means the first couple of days we saw one particular spam. When that is finished, another one pops up. When that finished, another one pops up. So it's just been crazy. So I'm going to give you 3 things to make sure that, Twitter spam doesn't affect you. First, do not ever click on the link. That's first. That's priority number 1. That is always number 1. Second, make sure you send an a DM back to that person where you saw the Twitter spam from and say, hey, I think your Twitter's been hacked. At least give them a heads up, because if it's someone you really respect, they will not send something like that to you. So that's number 2. The third one, change your password straight away. So, because if people have been sending messages, like that from your account, that's a definite that your Twitter account's been hacked. So definitely change your password. So it's weird. For me, it's weird because Twitter has been getting a lot of funding, millions of dollars of funding into making Twitter this big thing. But I'm pretty sure with all these money, Twitter, I hope you're watching this video, you can take a portion of that and really tighten up your security, because this is not something new. It's been happening for quite a while. So please, Twitter, on behalf of the Twitter sphere, we beg you, sort this out. Okay, moving on to the second and last topic of this episode. I know it's a quick video this week, and that is Telecom's XT network problem here in New Zealand. This problem it all started back in late 2009, and it's only just recently been resolved. Well, this week, basically. And it's just for a telecommunication firm, especially someone as big as Telecom New Zealand, to let it stretch out for this long. It's just unheard of. It's too much. It's not only you're losing respect from people who buying telecom stuff, but other competitors are just they're reaping the rewards out of this. So, but what Telecom did this week was, finally fired, or I don't know if he resigned himself, was the Chief Transformation Officer, Frank Mount. So, Telecom finally made a decision saying that, this cannot last for any longer, which is a good thing. That's a good point that's a good point in this whole situation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens from now on. And also in the press conference, they mentioned, compensation back to the Telecom XT users, so which is another good point to this whole situation. So we definitely will be watching what is the next step from what is the development now until whenever, and see how they can regain the trust and regain the name of Telecom XT network from people again, because for stretching something out for that long is just unheard of, especially in this world we're living in. So we'll definitely be watching this more closely. Personally, I am a Telecom XT user. The reason why I'm with them is not because of the network, but because of their plans. It definitely trumps Vodafone New Zealand's their data plan and texting plan. It really trumps it by a long way. So, I suppose that with Vodafone, it has its good points and bad points, and now with Telecom XT, it has its good points and bad points. So this is definitely, you know, worth watching really closely, because Vodafone can do something drastic to, you know, kind of put Telecom saying, you know, you don't deserve this 3G space, we own it, and Telecom can say, hey, we're not going down without a fight. So it will be interesting. What do you guys thought? What do you guys think about it? Do you think it's a good move by Telecom in firing Frank Mao and moving forward, or is it a little bit too harsh? So that's it for this week's episode. Before I go any further, I just want to say I apologize for episode 7. I know it's not up yet, but it will be up at the same time as this episode. It's because recently my bandwidth has been capped out, and you know, now it's back to normal, and everything's back to full speed, and you'll be seeing that ASAP. So thank you for being patient, and you guys will see that as soon as possible. So anyways, today's topic that I covered, all the information will be in the right hand side in the description box if you're watching this through YouTube. If you're on the blog side, it will be just underneath this video. So before I head off, I just want to say our prayers goes out to those people who's been affected in the Chile disasters. Our thoughts are with you. So that's it for me for this week. I'll catch you guys up next week. Peace.